Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another movie review. I wanted to relive my nostalgia by watching a movie from the 80s called The Boy Who Could Fly. Now, a lot of people probably are familiar with this film, and the only person that is recognizable in the movie itself would be a very young Fred Savage, who plays Lewis, and it's a really beautiful film, and it's extremely inspiring, and I've always been enlightened by it, and even watching it as an adult, I've learned a lot of lessons from this film. Now, it might seem a little bit corny or illogical, but it's a fantasy. It's not supposed to follow any set of rules or regulations. It's meant to uplift, and this is what The Boy Who Could Fly actually does. And even as an adult, I love this film, and I think it's absolutely perfect. I give it 4 stars, and of course the opening theme, I have that background music memorized, and I can even sing it when it comes on, and people probably think, okay, but I'm a romantic. I just think that this is just a fantastic movie. It's just wonderful, and I was surprised. There was a little bit of drinking in the movie, and I didn't remember that as a child. I just didn't think anything of it because every so often my parents would have strawberry daiquiris. Not really that often, but I just didn't think it was a huge deal. And I don't drink myself just because I don't want to touch this stuff, but that's neither here nor there. But I thought, a 14-year-old getting completely blotto. It's really not that big of a deal, and if somebody is watching it is really, really sensitive about that issue, they would probably be really offended by it, but it really makes no difference. It's just kids are being kids in this film, and they do that, and it's not a huge issue. It just really doesn't affect me that much. But coming away from the movie, having seen it probably for the 10th time and having it memorized, the main characters, Amelia and Eric, they just look so angelic and innocent, and you just love Eric for who he is and the lessons that he teaches everybody in the town. And I had forgotten this as well, but apparently they had created Eric's character to have autism, and I didn't remember that, but I never thought anything differently about his character. But then I realized, oh yeah, those are classic signs of autism. But Millie, or Amelia, was able to get through to him because, firstly, of friendship, and then secondly, of the elusive emotion we know as love. Actually, it's not elusive, but it's just a magical film, and everything about it, the overshots when they have the scenes with the flying are just so sweeping and breathtaking. I've always loved flying scenes since I was a little girl, and they always inspire me, and I only hope that the screenplays I write for fun and my own entertainment and for others, just for the heck of it, I'm intending that they will be as good or better than The Boy Who Could Fly. But it remains to this day one of my favorite films of the 80s, and it's just funny to look at the style back then, because I didn't really remember the clothing that we wore back then. Wait, what were we thinking? I must have slept through the 80s, but it's just a really exceptional film, and I recommend it to everybody who likes a really outstanding love story and just a really rousing fantasy and terrific plot. Writing is just excellent, and there are some jokes with the German Shepherd in there that I hadn't noticed before, but being a World War II buff, yeah. Heal Hitler. I love that. I just thought that was hysterical, and I just cracked up at that. And Hitler, sick him. And I just loved it, even though those kids were bullies, and I just wanted to wring their scrawny necks for chasing Lewis down and being so cruel to him. But they get theirs in the end. Karma gets them. And if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But it's a sweet, sweet, sweet revenge, and that's actually all I have to say about The Boy That Could Fly. And if you haven't seen it, well, why haven't you yet? So just check it out. Give yourself a chance. You might actually enjoy it, and you could possibly learn something as well.